On Tuesday, Harvard University removed Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, RNY, from one of the advisory committees for its School of Public Policy. In doing so, Harvard joined a growing list of businesses and other institutions that are making complex choices about how to engage with politicians who amplified President Trump's false claims of fraud in the 2020 election. Harvard's message wasn't just about politics though, it was intended to be an unambiguous leadership lesson to both its students and the nation. Don't be a Stefanik. The conservative congresswoman, who represents a large portion of upstate New York, has been one of the president's most vocal supporters, and following Trump's failed re-election campaign, Stefanik was one of the 147 members of Congress who voted to reject the certification of Joe Biden's Electoral College victory. The Congresswoman, who has been frequently lauded by Trump for defending him during his impeachment last year, is a steadfast supporter of the president, and joined him at his controversial rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma last summer. Stefanik, who handily won re-election this past November, has been seen as a rising star in the Republican Party, yet she has also faced withering criticism in her home district for her comments on the election. It appears that criticism has now extended to Cambridge, Massachusetts as well. In a message to the Senior Advisory Committee of the Institute of Politics at the Harvard Kennedy School on Tuesday, the Kennedy School's dean, Douglas Elmendorf, explained his decision to remove Congresswoman Stefanik, a Harvard alumnus, from the committee after she declined his request to resign. "My request was not about political parties, political ideology, or her choice of candidate for president," Elmendorf wrote. Rather, in my assessment, Elise has made public assertions about voter fraud in November's presidential election that have no basis in evidence, and she has made public statements about court actions related to the election that are incorrect. Moreover, these assertions and statements do not reflect policy disagreements but bear on the foundations of the electoral process through which this country's leaders are chosen. In other words, Elmendorf asserted that it was Stefanik's failure to speak and act consistently with the fundamental norms of American democracy that cost her the role on the committee, a damning assessment from a school that is one of the flagship institutions on the topic. Stefanik, for her part, strongly criticized the decision. In a statement she tweeted on Tuesday, Stefanik said, "The decision by Harvard's administration to cower and cave to the woke left will continue to erode diversity of thought.